howdy diddly dandy there, chums, 'tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, I've got a No Man's Sky video for you guys. Heck yes I do. Now, they introduced a new feature inside of No Man's Sky, inside of the catalogue, and inside of Wonders, and inside of Personal Records. We can now pin our own unique discoveries, people, and fill out that catalogue page. To what ends, though? Let's find out. Okay, right, so I've now scandicoated this punk rocker-esque type Diplo. Looks like it was found by somebody else, but curiously I can hit L3 to add it to my own Wonders catalogue. Brilliant! Well, let's do that then and see what happens. Okay, choose a space. This one. Lovely. Okay, select that and X. Oh, it's asked me to put in a name, people. You can't see that on screen. It's removed the dialog box. So I'm going to call this Corrupted Diplo. Or Diplo. There we go, boom. Dundily done. That's in there. Corrupted Diplo, because it's on a corrupted Sentinel Weld. Now I'm hoping that there's some sort of way to fast travel back to our discoveries, else what's the point in putting them in? Or even maybe sharing our discoveries with other players, but there was no mention of this inside of the patch notes. So if it is just a bare bones pin something, I mean, I suppose it serves some kind of purpose, but yeah. Anyways, let's jump to another planet. I'm going to go to my droid planet, people, and I'm going to see if I can add a planet into that Wonders catalogue. Not just a droid, heck no, a whole planet, people. Heck yes. Got myself a lovely cup of tea here, peeps. Yes, this is like a cup of tea with Captain Steve video. I know it's not the normal format, but here we go. I'm going to have a little swig of my tea while I just run outside and show you my droid planet. That's a good cup of tea. Lovely cup of Tetley tea, that one. It's not in my normal merch cup. No, it's one of these elegant ones Ivy got with beads on it and stuff. Anyways, so there's my droid planet. Can I add that in? It looks like I can. I'm going to assign it there. Maybe I might have 4 of my favourite creatures, 4 of my favourite planets, and then maybe a mixture of the super favourites at the bottom or something. So there we go, boom, done that. Yes, droid planet is in. Lovely jubbly. Okay, well, I suppose what you can do is hit up your discovery, go up a level and go to the system level and add a custom waypoint perhaps to the actual planet and then jump back there. So there's the planet right there, but if I go over to the actual system over here and hover over the system, which is Amatag, I should be able to tag that using R3, I think, and add a custom waypoint and then fly to it, you know, on the Diplo side. Oh look, we've got something going on. There's a giant frickin' worm on this planet, not that I can bloody see it. Where the fudge is it? Well, it didn't go that way. Where did it go? Oh, there it goes. It's over that way. Completely missed it. Alright, well that's cool. Well, at least I favourited the planet because it's got droids and it's got worms, which is pretty darn gnarly, isn't it? Pretty good, pretty cool. There's also bases all over this one. I encourage people to build a droid feeding farm so we could earn a load of nanites in this system, which it did go quite well, apart from the droids despawn when you're away, so you can't ambiently farm them. Okay, so here we go. Let's go into the discovery here. Let's add in a custom waypoint and see if we can get back to this Diplo world. I was kind of hoping that it adds sort of like maybe the portal location or something. When you hit this up, it would be nice if it gave you the portal code so you can jump there through a portal easy. But it doesn't do that either. So yeah, anyway, let's hit on up. Set waypoint, R3, so press that in. You can see there it's put like a little target on it now. There you go. That's added a custom waypoint to that location. The only thing is if we've got a warp there, I'm in the 905 now, which is on the outer rim. That's going to be a lot of freaking jumping to get there. Part of me feels that they're missing a trick with this. I'm thinking if you go to a teleporter, it'd be nice, you know, that you've got space stations, other players' bases, group bases, all that sort of stuff. It'd be nice if it had Wonders, personal Wonders, and you could hit that up and you could teleport to one of your personal Wonders. That would be awesome if they added in that layer. And it's not a difficult layer, I don't think, to add in. Or if not that, as soon as you hit your discovery, maybe it gives the portal address and the galaxy that it's in. That could be something too. But here we go. Yeah, I've set my custom waypoint. And you can see here, it doesn't even tell me how far away, I don't believe, my custom waypoint is for me to go. So I could be jumping forever and a day to get to that custom waypoint. Eventually I'd get to it. So if you don't know about setting custom waypoints, it's a good way to get back to places that are nearby to where you are currently. It's not such a good feature if you're miles and miles away. Say if I was in the 905 hub, and I wanted to find another planet in the 905 hub that somebody has found something on, it's probably a good way to do that, but not outside of that. It's good for hub zones, especially if there's a lot of planets in a hub zone and a lot of systems in a hub zone. Right, okay, well I've set armor tag in there anyway as a custom waypoint. Sometimes setting it as a custom waypoint as long as you've been in that station in the past. Sometimes from the station teleporter terminus you will see that station listed. Now you can do this from your own freighter, or you can do it from inside the Nexus, and sometimes it even show you some sort of thing that you've got it listed as a custom waypoint. The only thing is it doesn't have a great deal of memory for these listings of stations that you've set foot in. So every couple of updates they vanish, or you get a smaller list. Now I set foot in this system freaking years ago, so the chances of that station still being there isn't all that great, to be honest. But we will see. Anyway, here we go. Let's hit this one up and let's go back there. You can see there that it was discovered by Mooch Gaming 3 years ago, and I can't remember why we went there. Maybe it was some sort of build off or something that we'd done with Mooch all that time ago. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna have a little sip of my tea. Yeah, so Moose has found quite a lot of things inside of my hub. I found a few things inside of their hub, and Damash's hub's quite close by as well, and all sorts of other shenanigans, so who freaking knows. Anyways, let's go into here. Space Staciones, and let's see if there is that IMA tag inside of here. I very much doubt it. But like I was saying, you see there you've got all recent, featured, space anomaly, your bases, space stations, group. It'd be nice if there was another one for personal wonders. And you hit that, and it comes up with all your personal wonders. I mean, almost in the same sort of grid pattern. Or it'd be nice if they actually pulled your personal wonders in. You just click it, and it comes up with it and portals you there, So you can go straight back to your personal wonders. That would make a heck of a lot more sense. I am wondering whether they've added in these personal wonders, though. So you pin all these things, and maybe when you get to a planet that's got a terraforming disaster, or you go to an abandoned system, maybe we might be able to rejuvenate one of these terraforming disasters or abandoned systems and populated it with our own personal records, so you can have your favourite Diplo on there and stuff like that. That could make sense too. I don't know whether this is just a foundational marker that they've put in for this, or whether they've done this purposely for future progression, or whether this is the finished article. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. Why do you think they've added this personal wonders in? And do you think it's complete? Do you think this is a completed feature, or do you think this is a foundation for something else to sit upon on top of in future iteration? Right, anyways, let's head on over to my teleporter, and we're going to teleport again. But at this stage, I'm wondering whether I should just jump over to the Portal Exchange or the Interstellar Index and hit up some lovely finds and populate my personal catalogue that way, or whether I should just go around the NMSA hub looking for awesome finds. I mean, I still do that random portal exploration, don't I? The random dice. So maybe I could just add my favourite finds using that. That'd probably be more fun and more entertaining, and I can make you guys part of that, can't I, when I'm naming the creatures? Yeah, we do it that way. We do it with the old dice. We won't go and jump on the Portal Exchange, because it takes the fun out of exploration, doesn't it, I suppose? So yeah, we'll do that. We're hitting up with the dice. Heck yeah, so let's just head on over to this portal. Now that I've set foot inside a station, hopefully it's going to add it onto the portal list. It doesn't always. So it's a bit hit and miss. So this is what I'm saying. I think they're missing a trick, because if they did add in personal wonders into this teleporter list, that would make that page of that catalogue far more powerful in realisation, wouldn't it? Because then at least you don't need to put a base down every time you find something interesting, because that's the only other real way of getting back to places quickly, is to put a base down. Now I'm finding that I'm putting bases down on planets that I wouldn't really have a base on, just because it's got a nice creature, or it's got a nice bit of flora on there, or something unusual, or maybe it's got some of those the data pods that have got all the navigational data in, something like that, or runaway mold, and I'm building bases. But it'd be nice if you could just add add an actual planet into there and say, yeah, runaway mold planet or whatever, and then have a fast travel system back to your wonders. That would make the Wonders catalogue far more powerful in my opinion, and I hope Hello Games see that as it's a bit of a missing sort of connection there and say, okay, yeah, well, that's actually a good idea, and it's probably not one that's difficult to pad out further. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on all of this, people inside of the viewerverse, so please sound off inside of the comments. I'm just going to go jump in my ship, out of my ship, create a little save just in case there's anything that, well, I've just pinned those 2 wonders really. I just want to make sure that they're registered, even though I've done a few jumping out of ships. But there we go, people, inside of viewerverse. I think I'm about at the point that I want to end off. I'm just going to have another mouthful of my tea. And personal record wise, I've got 2 things that I've registered, and I'm probably going to replace those out as we do our personal wonders. So, you know, as we do my random portal adventures, hope you join me for those. I believe I do them on a Tuesday. Until next time, goodbye, goodbye. And goodbye again, people inside of the viewerverse. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.